Hello guys, welcome to the unusual video this week. It's been 2 weeks since we've done these. Apologise the other week. So it's unusual due to the having the kitchen done, so having our kitchen sorted out. So yeah, welcome to a different site, not in the usual. We're in town, Portland. So yeah, basically, so we're having the kitchen done. So we're having to be here, so yeah. A good sight to see around Chesterfield. So on the updates, this week at the minute we're having the kitchen done. This weekend heading to London. Yeah. Yeah. So while we're having it done, just to, this is the last one night here. So yeah. Yeah, Decatur Grange Road. Yeah, she has it on the 39 to Grange Road by East Park. His drive is 74A. Same way to Master more on that. That bus was parked outside. That's doing the 17:15:48 Clay Cross. Yeah. 715 BHY. Doing the 48 Clay Cross. Now, yeah. I've got a slight update. Our video now on the last few weeks, some people are wanting a show, just any show.
My light's dark. Pitch black. And so forth. However, at the studio, what we have at that minute at home, as we're doing some of the stuff. So yeah. But the only thing I can say is I'm pleased. That's in Derby 55 for Alfreton. So there. He's off to Alfreton by Sherland. And Zip Shelf. Oh yeah. So with a delightful couple of weeks, and just before the 6 weeks holidays, we've got some plans coming. So what we make it fair wise is normally we'd have fun. However, we're not. Well, yeah, we are having fun. At the minute we're not, but elsewhere. Obviously here, there is no screen, there is a TV. However, that is no good. There is a 772 workshop. After going back to the depot for power failure, managed to come back out. Don't know what number that is. I've never seen it before. YX25. YX25. Oh yeah. 73085 on 39. Just first time I've ever done that one. 36715 is just waiting here to do the 48, and 36991 is going to do the 90. He's off to do the 90. He's on the 90 from Norfolk School to Utrey. What I've got to do is I've actually got a chair next to me. I'm going to actually move it and sit on it so I don't have to stand while talking to you lot guys and gangsters. Anyway, so I appreciate you all at the minute, not, but how it's going to work is we have tried getting some good stuff. However, just a very short problem could lead to it being ruined at all. It's not going to stop me because I'm the top G. Yeah, I don't think I've got as much to say today. Might be a bit short, but So the current plan is for the project is I've got a band which has got a music band at Eckington. However, they are wanting people like me to do some fun. So obviously I am an alien creature so yeah, I want 8175 off to works up on the 1557 after being the set swap due to a bus failure. However, this character, or as a zombie known as Zombie and Vanish, 63131 on the 5 round Newbold. This zombie character, hence why we need more good actors. So you've probably obviously seen a documentary about Sideshow, about So Shy Billy, but not. However, this character has nothing to do with that. However, the good thing about this is a Battle of the Band, which is a music Battle of the Band, which I don't know why it's named Battle of the Band, which I don't know why it's called Battle of the Band, but yeah. So that's happening. That's happening on the 15th of July. Yay! Not pleased about it, but someone's got to do it. Very awkward place to film this, but yeah, so there's just no what else to do. I've got no what else to do, so. So here goes the fun stuff. So, ways we've got Parliament in July. So 48 drivers closes doors. Here's the 74 to Maston Moor. 181. Doing the 74 service. So it's just 74 to Maston Moor. 15507, it's just arriving in on 77 service. Scania boy. 47726 is 15193 off to Whittington Moor on the 25. 15193. 47726 is on Beetle Street. See it down there. So that was of those off to doing 84s due to diversion at the moment.
buses for Sheffield is just arriving. Exol is number 80. Three five nine 35319 White Street Deck HEV Steve Rodney just arrived in on an 80. It's going out in about 16:45, so that gets half an hour break here and gets half hour here. Good half hour break, then going out on an 80. So he gets a good half hour. Sitting there like a nuisance. Half hour. 15687 on the X17 service to Matlock. Off to Matlock. $25 hiding in the corner. But I found that was 43 to Sheffield and back. Now 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 36715 I'll win out for another hour. That'll be it by the time we end this. One 5507 to 77 to Berksop. E4 electric 80151 on the 39 to Grange Road via Birdhome. Two boy for because he now to wait for your time. So it's just driving 15692 after doing their what's this on there? That's just doing their 43 to Chesterfield. Yep. Scania. With the electric buses naffed on the X17 at the minute, they can't go on. Diesel. The remaining diesel deckers they've still got, what not gone yet, but they will be going eventually once these are sorted out. That though is no good for the Barnsley section at the minute, the 400E, the electrics. So as obviously there's no voice. There is no announcements or whatsoever now working on them, so that's just made it worse. The customer experience at the minute, so yeah. So while these are going, apart from that E200 doing the 48, we've got some fantastic news regarding the plans. In a few weeks we've got a good video. I don't think we're doing Mr. Beast now. I do want to plan it, but I can't be bothered anymore. It's now scrap. It's now turned into peelings, some scrap peelings. Scrappy ant peelings. So we're not doing that now. I think we are going to do when we're back on the studio, possibly one night, might be Friday, that's something we're going to do a game where we're going to play something. So the plans for now on the 28th to the 29th of July, I think, going to London. Then the 5th of July, the Chesterfield FC game, a local team. There's 15692 going to take 17 to Barnsley. So then the 5th of July, I've got a football game at Chesterfield against Matlock at Matlock. Then the 8th is a game between Chesterfield and Merton. The 26th of July is a musical. What's it called? We've either got two options: either the musical do or the Chesterfield FC game. But I did want to go to a musical. However, yeah, we could do a musical. Sing into the music. Thank you. Thanks for the music. I've got to search some songs up. So, of a lack of anticipants, we'll also do a video in a few weeks, which will be some parts a 7-day abroad, a jet to holiday. Then we're doing a end of the 6 weeks holidays at Fantasy Island. I need to look up the calendar, so that'll be literally on the last week of the 6 weeks holidays. That'll be towards the end. No, there's going to be, just looking at the Fantasy Island calendar, it might go at the end of the summer holidays. Yeah, the electric's going to Barnes. There's about 43. 80146 and 80161 will now be coming up as a 39 home haul. 80161. Yeah, 47726 is just gone out to 84 to Hollymore side. However, that's not going in. Hollymore side is closed. So it's closed at the minute. It'll be a closure. It's closed. So the other entrance going onto Brookside is shut off. Still serving the school, but it's just not serving. It is still serving the school. Direct the school is just the other stop, Brookside Avenue. You just need 170, there's 80161 on the 39 to home wall. So we just got to look at this calendar, this 2025 calendar. So probably could do it. So got this year I'm having a beach party, an island beach party. So it's fireworks, but we're not doing Fair Island this year. There's a firework on the 27th.
So to be honest, I don't know what to do with my son. So with a few weeks left, next year is massive change with me shutting down from what used to be 73,083 on the X17 to Chesterfield. Leave it next year. I think I'm going on to something else. Just after this year, I think. I don't know why, but. Much as I've enjoyed what we're doing, but nah, something's got to change. We'll have to do silly stupid changes that we didn't want to do. However, it's a good sometimes if you're stuck doing the same stuff all the time, it can get a bit too much, especially when our content. Oh, what's my next idea then? Because I've got no content. However, so yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah. So what we're going to do is there's a competition for Stony. I just had a Pride Day over day, so that was nice. However, I need to get hold of some albums to do some Skegness albums. 73083. Now you're doing a Yuri to do a 50. Turning man and coming back up to do a 50 to Chef. So however, got however, as always a child, I liked when I've been younger, like to go to Skegness every year. Skegness is home to a good fair fancy album, which we all know because we've learnt about it. Very good, and the Seasiders as well. The open airs run up and down the seafront just makes the seaside towns very special. However, being around in all sorts, I'm trying. I am try and find a work placement. Eventually, finding a work placement. An ideal job as an older is to start small and start big. my original plan was going to provincial driving, but I don't think that'll happen now. After a few situations where I've gone off. So, as an ideal at the minute, it's just unknown, depending on their future. Could even go and work on trains or trams and chef, moving chef. Or I don't know. Or start on a small job. Start small, then work up. But it just all depends on the pay they have, the place where I'm willing to go to. If it's got a high pay or if it's got a low, if it's got too much of a low pay, then I won't bother. I just go bog it, or you've missed a set, or you've missed it. Too late. Doors open, doors close, and break off. Yeah. 154 on the 74 to Woodford. So it's just all depending on the future, because I don't want to go to a job with so much bad review, low pay, wages. So bad I won't go. However, it's something what's nice, high pay and all that. I'd go, but with a really bad pay wise and that is just a no. Yeah, no for low pay, because end of the day, well, I've got a family in this end, and yeah. So 37181 on the 98 to U Tree via Beatwell Street via Morrison's. So we're job like it's got, well, I kinda did want late hours. Kinda did want the late hours, but how it's going for me at the moment, it's all depends on the pay of the job, because if I don't want to go to somewhere where it's absolute crap and you just can't bear in mind some jobs are rubbish. Aren't really good pay either, but yeah. How I would set my future up is something with family and stuff. But I just need a few advices on job availabilities. So there's a 3973. No, it'd be 63. There's 23963. Yeah, so it's just some idea for family, like obviously we're poor. With a poor job, you don't want, what's it, so 80151 has just come back, 130 have just caught, someone I caught, they've just come down. No. Then it'd be ideal money wise for the job to be given well, any sort of way, like but So 8154 doing a 74 towards Thorpe, or 19105 on the peak site. Sierra House failed. Carber. So he's gonna have a late finish tonight. Well, pissing about finish. A potty finish. So how I would describe 08083 on the 50 to Sheffield. So I would describe the future is 17 at the minute, 18 at be conventional. So I might start off somewhere small. Then work way up and apply for something big in the future. However, it won't be backfiring until what's it as you've got Comet. Yes, it's one of those. So it's got to be however, someone is just a big fan of YouTube, but unfortunately I am. $63,131 on the 38 Green Farm. So it's got to be, well, thinking about the pathway you could take, you could even go down you could either go to a very 80, I don't care. So you could either go somewhere beneficial, more hours and suitable hours, and apply more trade, I suppose, but 36192 and 8170 off the 170 from Bakewell, Lady Manners. 36991's coming back. Video 36991. The only one with a new bumper on back, which looks hideous, and then he's turning upside down, that does. Everyone else has had it done up, no down, but yeah. So these yeah, cut on me. So there's 80, 171, and I'm doing the 25. It's not true, there's 25. That's all I have to do.
So, what it is, it's got to be a high pay. I don't mind if it's a late or low. Well, to be honest, I struggled getting up in the morning. This morning, and get up to like 7:15. If it's really start at 5 in the morning, it'd be a pain. Waking up at 5 all in the winter, to be honest, it's a pain anyway in the winter. It's a pain getting up in winter because it's dark mornings. So it's dark. But then you think it's the middle of the night, but 73888 on the 44 to Sheffield. However, I'm trying to do some TV shows, researching them and showing them originally, but no. I've seen my son a few years pending, I don't know, but I've got a full day tomorrow. Okay. I don't know what I'm setting in the future. However, I could even do now we're doing these 2 nights at Fancy Island. I was looking at miles today. How many miles have I done? Travelling 7.15 miles. Not bad. It's not bad. Some days I do. I think I've done so far this month. I've done I've done 97 buses so far. I might get 100. 97 bus trips. 97 bus trips. So many pink sightseers. So I don't know how to describe my future. At the end of the day, I've got a reputation. However, I think I might lose it eventually. Very good. A reputation, but eventually I might lose it. Don't ask me. I thought my reputation was good this year, but obviously it's not. So what I might have to do is set myself a goal. Well, this year so far, it's been alright-ish. We are in June. we've got June. This is towards the end of June. We've got July, August, September, October, and November, and December, and that's it for the year. So that's why we've now got 2 nights in. We've got a night or so in London. We've got a week in abroad. Few nights end at 6 weeks holidays at Fancy Island. 2 nights in Alton Towers, and yeah, that's about for the year. Then December, no idea. A New Year party, I don't know. Could even have. I do want a party this year. I've been to Alton Towers this last week, so that's for another video. Yeah, so I've got representation of just all sorts, really. However, it's not going to last long, because in a minute, because I'm trying to do a experience. So there's one of them 63. I think it's 128. Yeah, that's right. No. Just trying to experience how. So I've been to Scotland and Edinburgh so far this year. Going to London, so I've been down south of UK. So this year I've done I've been in the UK, so we're in the United Kingdom, don't worry. Damn busters. So I've been in Britain. England and Scotland. So England is in the UK, United Kingdom is in the United Kingdom. So going from so the furthest from the bottom of the UK is like Bourne and Port Isle of Wight, which is another island, which is classed as UK. The bottom of the UK is Penzance, Land's End, West. Penzance. London is at the bottom, near enough. Behind London's Eastbourne, Brighton. When at the top of the England is switches up to on the west coast, it reaches up to Grenton, then up on the east coast, Berwick upon Tweed, Tweedmouth, Berwick upon Tweed, Marshmeadow, and Lamberton is in Scotland. Berwick upon Tweed. So then Scotland is from that bit of Berwick upon Tweed. Literally going to Aberdeen, Inverness, and all to the top, John O'Groves. Then, yeah, 25 to New Whittington. The Kirkwall is part of Scotland, but it's a ferry track. Main line. Nice South Coast, Wales. Bristol. So Wales is actually split into two. We've got North Wales or South Wales, Cardiff, which is South Wales, and North Wales, which is Holyhead. So it starts near Bristol. So if you travel up beyond Bristol, they've got Bristol, Severn Beach is part of UK. Beachley. But before you get to Chepstow, it's the Wales border. At Beachley, don't confuse with Beachley in Stepford County Railway. No, we're not on about that. Anyway, so yeah. So then the North Wales starts at so we've got Hereford. North Wales is Chester. So after Chester, it's all Wales after Chester. Flinton in Wales, Holyhead, Landrug now. So we need to have a look. So the East Midlands. It's got an own East Midlands Railway. EMR. So the East Midlands includes some places. So it's Derbyshire, Leicestershire, Northamptonshire, Watford, Nottinghamshire and Lincolnshire. So let's have a look. So we're not in Lincolnshire, we are in East Midlands, it's Derbyshire. We are not in the Lincolnshire. Oh no! Never mind. No, that's just fun. 26 minutes, so we're just going to discuss some areas. So, from Nottingham, Newcon-Trent, that is still in the East Midlands, that is not part of, that's Nottinghamshire. Scunthorpe, Grimsby, that's North Lincolnshire, Hull, Bridlington, Scarborough, Fillingham, Solent, North Lincolnshire. Grimsby is North Lincolnshire. So Lincolnshire includes Lincoln, Grantham, Spalding, Boston. So it includes Lincoln, Grantham, 7308 on the excellent. It includes Grantham, Sleaford, so it's Swinderby, Hykeham, Lincoln, Skellingthorpe, Saxelby, Gainsborough, Gonsborough, Scooter, Hamswell, North Keighley, Case Keighley, Lanksey, Stallingborough, and also bits of Hayborough. No, Hayborough's on North Lincolnshire. Wilby, Croxby, 63 130 on the 39. Swinehoe, Gainsbury, Hartley, Tenley, Northcote, Donanock, Mablethorpe, Trustthorpe, Southonsea, Sandhurst, Hutton, Hodgethorpe, Chapel St Leonard's, Inglemills, Skegness, Wainfleet, Bortwick, Fishton, Holbeach, Holbeach, Spalding, Talling, and then just covers Stamford. Horsethorpe, yeah. Yeah. So now we are looking for a good show. Unfortunately, I can produce no gas. Yeah. So parts of the so we've been to Cleethorpes. We won't be doing it this year, although it's the Marvel Geminis last year. Before they are scrapped, we're not doing it. So the Geminis at Cleethorpes are going to be scrapped. Going to be turned into tin cans after this year. The Seasiders, the last Weldons off the old Seasider fleet. Going after this year for withdrawal, for scrap, being replaced by God knows. Fancy Island, if anyone is a Fancy Island fan here, the spinning coaster is now ready. Just doing this block test. In a couple of weeks it should be open. 7-7 going out. 80167, 80157 on the 43 to Sheffield. Just arrived down there, E400 EV. And so what it is basically, we've got a summer 6 weeks. So it's not spent 8 weeks, it's spent 6 weeks. However, in them 6 weeks holidays, then you shall see me. Yeah, a lot creepy, yeah. And if we can tell, there's off to the 43, is like everything else, etc. A good idea of planning a plot for the holidays. So obviously this Fancy Island's 30th this year, which has already been celebrated. However, a project is happening for a competition. No one knows. I'm not gonna spill the beans, spill the bits yet. It's a history booklet of Fancy Island. So that's going to be including some photos. I'm going to use a pic collage to do this and generate some photos.
However, it's all mystery because no one knows what it's going to be about yet. Maybe I'm just spelt it out, but what's going to have on it. Obviously, I absolutely love Fantasy Island. I might even go for the day before it's 6 weeks old. As I've got a few weeks, I've got 3. I could squeeze one on Wednesday or Friday in. Still doing my racing, my usual stuff. I don't know what the date's going to be this year. However, I've had Monday, Tuesday and Thursday at College Show, Wednesday at Wilmington, Friday at Stone Gravels. Next year, I wouldn't be surprised, I might have a Monday where I could actually do a new bold 1 week and I was on the other. So yeah, we just got to see on the future. Like I say, as long as I'm at what's it, confidential with anybody. Fair Island's my favourite time. My favourite time to go, but not this year. However, yeah, it's just been a good 5 seasons running, 5, 6 seasons running. 6 seasons running, 2019 to 2024 World Fantasy Island. That's come to an end now, sadly. Solo 184. Mate, looking good, poor bastards, ain't looking good. Poor buggers ain't looking good. And a few more weeks left and they'll be tin cans. But, you know, the idea of behind all this with YouTube is to make a very good content. However, it's going to lead in some magic because we've got we want magic, we want fun, and also what we want, we've just discussed about the studio having some music that's 475. So low, yeah, we're not some dollar, we're just seeing in. Freesome 181, the one I used to hate. Crossbar. So it's just like a backstory basically, but what we're going to do is turn the backstory into something else. 8047147. So this story here is turn it into another, swing the bell and turn it into another dimension. It's an alien creature. So anyway, we've got a so the old content we used to do, that was just what's it, but now we just wanted to do some more good stuff. 8016 days on the next was on the next on 74. We'll go on 74. Jimmy Min, Juma Kangaroo. The only thing I did not want to do is spoil prizes and fun. We want to make fun. We want to create fun, however, at this time in the minute we can't. Because everyone else will not allow it. So the only ideas of backstories to get people like me a very good scenario. But I'm gonna start doing in these Watsits, try and make them as fun as I can. But to make them fun, we've got to do something fun. It's a write-off to another dimension beyond the ground. A creature at Inglemel. Inglemel's at the minute we've got Hansi Island, we've got Skegness, we've got the new Jurassic ride at Bottomless Pleasure Beach. The only good thing about that is indoor, it's the only indoor crap they've got. Yeah. The only indoor interactive dark ride. Everything else is outside, and when outside hits by rain or out, it's closed. It is a closed theme. It's closed because the weather is shy. And then rain and wind mixed together, you'll get a bad weather day. So you don't. Well, no. So my story is just for the sake of if one day, if it weren't working like for me, being a full-time creator like, it's not doing any good, I could always switch my opportunities to life and switch choices across life. However, the backfiring is if I did that all, no man, it's just to tell you, I'm just moving it. Just didn't like where I'm pleased with it now, but I just didn't like where we were a minute ago. So if I wanted to go back to square one, I want to make it as far as YouTube, we don't upload about slow pattern. The only thing I'm passionate about YouTube is trying to do good stuff and topics, but the only thing I need to do is achieve something that I could be proud of. It's 36715 on the 48 service to Clay Cross. Last 48 today. If I wanted to go back to square one, which I wouldn't, so what I wasn't pleased about when I started YouTube is I had a little bit of a bullish at the start, but now things have got better. This is the second year in YouTube. Things better and grew. So So yeah, I'm just wanting magic in the power. My lover's got no power. All that. So we've got a musical show. I've got Battle of the Band music pack. Got doing Counting Stars. However, if I can get my editor to come, just so you know who he is that Ginger Stubborn man. He also doesn't really like being on YouTube. He can come and help me with this show. This Ginger Pew. I want him one day to help me with the show, because I'm going to be doing it. I want him just to do sections of him on his phone and on mine. Six feet Cal Station, the Matip Depot, 27207, a yelling 300. So it's just, well, what's it? I found them weren't originally making YouTube, but TikToks as well, like. But my idea of doing all this is for just content on YouTube, because what we produce now is so far going alright, but like different stages, like people don't know how to use a camera. What should I do? So going back to a couple of years ago, we're given my first so where we are at the minute is in Derbyshire, East Midlands. However, do I like it here? Not at the minute. Partially I don't like it here, but partially I wish I lived somewhere else. Like, oh, imagine living in Skegness. Half the time there's no to do in the winter. It's absolutely banned in the winter because there's no open. Then you got a Christmas market and that's it. I won't mind going for a seasonal job, to be honest. Yes, I'm for to ask you more. I would go for a seasonal. So what I might do is work my path up, because I've not got an idea what to do yet, but if I go back to being bunny, happy bunny, like, no, I would like to start back up soft and do different stuff, like, but so it's just who you are. You can't change your ways. It's just how you are in the person. But like I say, we all make mistakes in life.
However, making mistakes in life and getting them. So before I actually failed to do something years ago, I failed to do. And lost it wherever on, but no. It's just proud how you are. For example, we've got people who like to go well, we've got some good people, which is good, and we've got some bad people like shotguns and all that. However, I choose not to do that path, go down that path and risk my life, only to be with the police. So I choose a good path, but yeah. Example, in a couple of years, I might even do something. Go and work somewhere good and have a good life, but yeah. Yeah, it's just who we are. So so anyway, thanks for watching this weird one tonight. So it's weird, it's just because it's just the kitchen's remodeled and all that. It's just the process of really finishing it and getting it back together. So that's gonna be a hard few days for me. Tough few days. Yeah. So always just choose, if you're not sure, do it right for the first time, and just make yourself proud of who you are. Like. Anyway, thanks for anticipating today. Yeah, so you got to be happy what you do, basically. So just do a little outro. Six, 3, 1, 3, 1. Thanks for watching and enjoy. Thanks and enjoy. Thanks for watching and see you later. Bye.